What's up, YouTube? It's your boy here, Apollo from Down, Down, Up, Up. And last night, Clash of Champions. Well, that was a show, wasn't it? It was definitely a show. It wasn't that bad. I'm not saying it was the worst show in the world, but it wasn't really a show I would give that much attention to be honest. A few letdowns, but nothing that bad. It was just your typical B-ish show, in my opinion. It was alright. We are going to go through it today because welcome once again to Talk Apollo Talk. It is time to review this pay-per-view, the ups and the downs, the good, the bad, and just breeze through it because it's almost the holidays. We're getting into 2018. The Royal Rumble is next. I'm excited for that. But anyway, I hope everyone's having a great day. Let's go. So Clash of Champions. The pre-show was not really a surprise. In the end, I feel like a fool for going for Zack Ryder, if you saw my predictions video. But once in a while, I just feel like we're getting kind of a swerve. And it's the pre-show. They could have done a face win if they really wanted to, especially that we got all heel wins on the pre-show for Survivor Series. But no, the match was okay. Zack got a couple of broski boots, but Mojo got his foot in the rope. And then with the referee pushing Zack off of Mojo, like, give him a break, he's in the ropes. Mojo went right for the leg. Zack Ryder, of course, injured his leg earlier last year. Well, later in last year, but you get the drift. And Zack sold it. Mojo got his forearm in the corner, and that was it. Knocked Zack Ryder right out. Mojo won in the pre-show. Not a fan of his new music. Hopefully it gets altered and changed in some way like Corbin's did, and the Usos as well. Love the Usos theme. But it happened. It's alright. Mojo won. Good stuff. We'll see what happens if the feud continues or if they'll find somebody new for Mojo, which I really can't see. Unless it's Ty, just to see Ty on television again, please. Moving on to the main show. Okay, well, I guess one part of the show that was a real shocker, the opening match. Dolph Ziggler is the United States champion. Well, I was wrong, but I know lots of other people were wrong too. Oh, Dolph Ziggler's just there to eat the pinfall. That's it. Yeah, I don't care. It could be Rude. It could be Corbin. No, Dolph Ziggler won the United States Championship for a second time. It seems like every year somehow he gets his hand on something starting in like 2010. Intercontinental Champion 2010. 2011, I know he was U.S. champ. Maybe IC champ for a little bit of it. 2012, he had the briefcase. 2013, World Champion. 2014, IC Champion. 2015, just a little bit of days. Just the few days into January before he lost it to Barrett in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Dolph Ziggler champion. 2016, he won the Intercontinental title from Miz. And now 2017, just when time was up, he wins the United States Championship. Wow, what a swerve. Did not see that coming at all. If there was a swerve, I thought it would have been maybe the tag team title match or something like that. Because if you remember my predictions, I picked all of the champions to retain. Well, I was wrong here, but lots of other people were too. So I am in good company. But it was a decent match, had some moments. It looked like Corbin was going to steal it after Rude hit the DDT on Ziggler, but Rude pulled Corbin like off of the pin. And Corbin got in control, though, getting Rude chokeslam. No, it was kind of a chokeslam backbreaker outside. Then he put him back in, going for the end of days. But Ziggler hits a zigzag as Corbin was about to hit the end of days and pins Corbin. Corbin, what has happened to you now, man? Are you really going to be the next challenger for the WWE title at the Rumble? Like the rumors are true? I don't know. But I'm happy to see Dolph Ziggler get something. Good job, man. Good job. I hope you don't just lose it. I love Dolph Ziggler. I just don't like his character that much right now. It's boring. But, you know, if he's leaving soon, at least they gave him one more title. Thank you, WWE. Dolph Ziggler, been a heck of a competitor. It's been great to see him. Great to see him shine with what you've given him, at least. Unlike the stupid Rusev angle from 2015. I don't want to talk about that. Anyway, into the second match. We had like 3 title matches in a row on this show. It was the United States title, then the tag team titles, and the women's title. Well, the tag team titles kept the momentum, and then some. Oh, that was fun. Aiden English, Rusev, Usos, New Day, and Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. Another good name for them. Shout out to my friend who came up with it, the Benjables. I think it's funny. It was great. Before the match even started, it was just funny. Aiden English singing the whole 12 Days of Rusev song. That was hilarious. The crowd was into Rusev, and I loved it. And there were so many spots in the match where I thought Rusev and English were going to win. The Machka kick, no. He had the accolade on twice, but there was no tapping out. Aiden English hit his finisher on the outside, too. That version of a DDT that Seth Rollins used in 2015, I love that move. That is an awesome move. New Day tried to capitalize a few times, couldn't get it done. Chad Gable went insane and literally became Brock Lesnar for like a minute, just going suplex crazy into some deadlifts. Oh, it was awesome. But then, and all my friends were going for the other teams. I was the only one sticking with the Usos. What they do? Super Kick City, splash, boom. Usos are still the tag team champions. I picked the Usos because in the end, yes, the title swerve could have been here, but I just didn't want to see the Usos' reign go losing in a four-way. Nah, they won the cell. They beat the Bar. They won the feud with the New Day. They shouldn't go down like this. Maybe Gable and Benjamin will get it in the future, but I just didn't want to see it. I didn't want to see it last night. It was a great match, and good job, Usos. Love you guys. Moving on to when the show kind of went a little downhill. We had Charlotte and Natalya in the Lumberjack match for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. I was bored. It was Charlotte and Natalya again. It was the expected shenanigans with the Lumberjack match. I just didn't enjoy the match. Maybe it wasn't me, but maybe it wasn't them. It was me. You guys know what I'm trying to say. It's old and it just bored me. I almost fell asleep in that match, to be honest. Mainly because another factor, I saw Star Wars 8 earlier yesterday. I'm not going to spoil anything. They all died. Everyone's dead. No. Watch the movie. Star Wars 8 was great. I think it's my top 5 favorite Star Wars movie, but I'm not going into Star Wars as much as I'd love to. But Charlotte did win eventually after all the shenanigans outside. We saw a couple of spots that were noteworthy. Charlotte doing a moonsault off of the top rope to everybody. Natalya tried to take advantage after that, trying to go for the sharpshooter, but Charlotte countered instantly into the figure 8. Natalya tapped again. Charlotte's still the champion. Carmella did try to cash in earlier when she brought the briefcase in the ring, but she got attacked before she could hit somebody with it, and no. It was a nice tease. Please do it at the Rumble. I just want it to happen at the Rumble. So every Big Four pay-per-view can have a cash-in. Please. But after, which kind of confused me, Natalya gets on the microphone after being interviewed saying that she's sick of all these people. She's going to turn their back on them like they have to her. But you didn't say you were quitting or you're done or whatever. You just said that and then you walked away crying. I figured she was quitting or something like that, or just taking time off. Maybe she still is, but I would have preferred her to say like, I quit or I'm leaving, like something like that. I don't know. It just confused me and I didn't like it. Moving on. Bludgeon Brothers, Breezango. Now, I understand the Bludgeon Brothers gimmick right now is squashes, severe squashes. 2 problems. 1, we've been waiting for Breezango and the Bludgeon Brothers for months. 2, it's a pay-per-view with only 6 matches on the main card, and you had time to kill. It deserved at least another 5 minutes, in my opinion. I know Breezango really didn't have a chance, but it deserved another 5 minutes. Again, it's just my opinion. Obviously, the Bludgeon Brothers won. It was quick. It was painful. But Breeze, I saw your new outfit, and let me quote, who wears short shorts? Breeze wears short shorts. It's funny. And moving away from that, what I thought the main event was going to be turned out not to be the main event, and thank God, because, you know, after a while you just get sick of tag team matches. Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Yep. With the guest referees of Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan. That got annoying quick. I am sick of these guest referees. So sick. It was pretty fair most of the match until obviously the end. I'm just going to talk about the end. Like I said, this pay-per-view kind of just went downhill after a bit. In my opinion, I'm sorry. I can't like everything, right? It's just opinions. I love you guys for watching. I love you. We saw a few roll-ups. Actually, no. First, we saw the RKO and Sami Zayn. And Shane went for the count. Kevin Owens accidentally pushed Brian. Maybe not accidentally. Well, maybe not. He pushed Brian into Shane, and Shane didn't count the 3. So he was like, Brian, what are you doing? And then we saw Roll-Up City. where both referees were counting. Brian was counting Sammy's pin attempts, and Shane was counting Orton's pin attempts. Then we saw a roll up by Orton, I believe, which led into Shane counting 1, 2, but then stopping. And the fans immediately booed, and Brian's like, "What are you doing?" And then Orton's going for another RKO on Sammy, but Sammy counters into a roll up, and Brian counts it fast. Oh, I didn't know how this match was going to turn out, if it was going to get like physical from Brian or Shane or anything like that, or any heel turns. I guess Brian might have turned heel there, maybe, but I don't think fully yet. Either way, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens win. They are still employed on SmackDown Live. No surprises, thankfully. And no complaints. No complaints. Just the match, just after a while, it's like, oh boy, hurry up. What's the spot going to be here? Yeah. And then the main event. Why am I saying Shinsuke Nakamura again? Oh, man, my brain. Jinder Mahal, AJ Styles, WWE Championship. And the Singh brothers did not do as much as I thought they would in this match. Eventually, AJ just gave one a forearm and then a Styles clash outside. And he'd been working Jinder's leg the whole match. And Jinder finally got a Colossus, but finally somebody kicked out of the Colossus. AJ was able to kick out. A few other good spots in the match, too. I liked Jinder basically hit a shell shock Ryback's finisher on AJ. That was kind of out of nowhere, in my opinion. And one thing I like to know, the referee, you were counting slow. Very slow throughout the whole match. Naughty boy. And AJ won with the calf crusher. AJ Styles is still the WWE Championship, no complaints. I am a big Jinder fan, and I was almost hoping he was going to win. But I did pick AJ Styles. And he won, so I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen with AJ and Jinder. I wonder what they're going to do for him next. Is he really just going to go back down? That would kind of hurt. I just like Jinder. I think he's fun. I love the heat he gets so easily. It's just been great. But anyway, that's it. A little shorter than some of my reviews, but that's basically Clash of Champions. Again, just kind of a B-ish show. But it's not the worst show I've seen in the year. That would still be Battleground. Yeah, Battleground. This year's Battleground. Oh, that was a bad show. Oh, one good match, basically, and that was Usos New Day. And that was great. That's what I recommend out of that show. But that's it. Again, thank you all so much for listening to my rant and review, basically. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know how you enjoyed the pay-per-view, or if you didn't like it so much. Feel free to let me know what your favorite match was and such. I will see you all in quite a bit of time for the weekend of the Royal Rumble and NXT TakeOver Philadelphia. So, again, it's going to be another crazy weekend that weekend. 4 videos for me coming out, 2 prediction videos and 2 reaction videos. We'll see where it goes. Keep it real. I will see you in the new year. Enjoy the holidays.